Hello, welcome to Dundrol's podcast. I'm your host Justin. So I just found out today that Warner Brothers is producing a Lord of the Rings anime feature film called The War of the Rohirrim, which is supposed to be a prequel set in a few hundred years before The Hobbit. It's going to be about uh, the battle for Helm's Deep. It sounds like it's going to be about one of the kings of the Rohans uh, fighting at Helm's Deep, which sounds cool. Who they're fighting, I'm not exactly sure. Based on the concept it looks like that Persian looking army from that we saw in like the second and third film. I forget what they're called, but they were allied with Mordor, right? And people are getting hyped for the film, and they're saying it's going to be way better than the TV show, and they're probably going to be right that it's going to be better than Amazon's TV show. But I think people should. The reason I'm making this video is I want people should host their. People should hold back their expectations, because we live in the modern age, which means is that everything modern is shit. Retro always wins. So most anime nowadays, which I think there are some good anime nowadays that are good, but like a lot of shit nowadays suck. A lot of use of CGI, and I looked at some of the stuff that the director has put out. He put out that like really crappy Ghost in the Shell anime. What was it called? Arise or something? That looks terrible. He also put out that he also put. I could be wrong about Arise. It might have been standalone complex. If it was standalone complex, I'm gonna be looking forward to it. But like, I looked at the other thing he put out, and it's like. It's the Blade Runner CGI show, which CGI it looks fine, but to me CGI is not fucking anime, right? And then we gotta look at like some of the shit that this movie, like other movies that came out recently that's going to be like this, like the Berserk Golden Age trilogy, that had so many CGI models, right? That's the problem with anime, because so much shit nowadays, because so much shit nowadays, a lot of action stuff isn't that much popular, right? And you have like studios have deadlines, like tight deadlines, so they have to use like CGI to cut corners and like battles scenes. Crowds, a lot of crowds are CGI now. Background shit is CGI. Vehicles are CGI. Mecha are CGI. It's so fucking bullshit. And for a movie like this, that's going to be a war drama film, you know they're going to use CGI models for the background characters. I really hope that they don't, because it's like this obviously Warner Brothers is producing it, so it's gonna have a decent budget, and it sounds like they're planning on getting actual famous actors to voice the characters. That's what they were kind of implying in the article. But like, to me, we just know there's going to be a lot of CGI cancer, because studios have deadlines. Even if it has a big budget, like it's going to have because of the fact that CGI is now the norm. Even though a lot of people hate it. The studios still use it because fuck you, we have deadlines, we have shit we gotta do, and it's the norm. So it's like fucking hell. Even like fucking Bandai, not Bandai, fuck, um, Sunrise nowadays. Sunrise, who never used to have CGI mecha, recently have started using CGI mecha for the Gundam Origin films and that recent fucking piece of shit Shark Counterattack sequel. What was it called? Halfway's Flash. Yeah, yeah. And then there was the recent um the recent Evangelion film, Thrice Upon a Time, which the CGI looked so fucking bad. There was like a PS2 looking giant Rei Ayanami, and I saw that and thinking, oh, that must be like a fucking a fucking like I first saw that PS2 piece of shit um, CGI model, and I thought, oh, that was probably maybe that was a callback to something. Every review I've seen, even the reviews that are like 3 hours long, did not mention that if that was like a fucking uh, callback to something. So it was like, holy shit, man. So that it was that bad, and that's like mainstream like fucking triple A like you know franchise, and that still had fucking terrible CGI, right? Throughout the fucking film. So I just know this movie's gonna have cancer CGI, and that's gonna bother me. I'm hoping that this film has decent fucking character design, but looking at some of the shit that this fucking director has put out, I fucking doubt it. Why couldn't they get the fucking uh, the guy who did the Blade Runner Blackout? That looked fucking awesome, and that had really awesome character design. They couldn't get that guy, which I think he was part of Studio Manglobe, who did Ergo Proxy. Fuck, man, that would have been way Ergo Proxy and fucking Studio Champlo. That would have been way better. Somebody from back in the day who would have made a fucking awesome Lord of the Rings anime would have been Yoshiaki Kawajiri, who did he did like stuff for Warner Brothers in the past. He did like a Batman short, the last one, and Gotham Knight. He also worked on the Animatrix. He did the awesome Highlander anime film, The Search for Vengeance, man. And that anime film looked fucking fantastic. Yes, it had some cancer CGI here and there, but overall it looked fucking awesome. Man, fuck, man. They did that for the... I'm just losing my mind because fucking... That was for the Highlander franchise, and that was an awesome anime film that looks fucking fantastic. Nowhere near this fucking Lord of the Rings anime film is gonna look half as good as that, probably, man. And that saddens me. That saddens me a lot, man. Fuck, man. I wish Yoshiaki Kawajiri works nowadays, but I haven't heard anything from fucking like a decade ago. They released a trailer for Ninja Scrolls 2 and it never fucking came out. That guy has, I think, has been retired for a long time, man. He needs to come back. He should have been the fucking one. Back in the day, they would have came to him for this shit. Now it's too late. Fucking bullshit, man. Oh, well, this is going on too much, too long. Alright, guys, peace.